the 6,000-pound Diaries with Dr. Now. Let's continue Trista's story. It is month 1. Her mom is coming to pick her up to go to the airport. They're going to fly to Houston, Texas together. Trista's never been on a plane, so she's not really sure how everything works. She's late. She hasn't packed anything like that. They get to the airport. They're trying to check in. She gets a wheelchair. They get up to the desk, and it is past the time that the plane has already left. And she thought that the departure time was her check-in time. So they have to go home, and they try again the next week. And this whole scene it's comical. Like, she gets a wheelchair, and then her mom shows up with the wheelchair, and then someone from the airport shows up with the wheelchair. They go to security first before they check in the bag, so they have to go back and do that. She doesn't have her boarding pass. There's this huge line, and just the whole thing was again comical. And then they finally get to the plane. The plane is there this time, and they have some people that are helping like take her onto the plane. And the whole time she's just like, woo, woo, oh my goodness, I'm on the plane. She was so nervous though and so scared to do this, and like every little sound, every little bump, she's like, should it be doing that? Should it be doing that? But it was, I don't know, it was just like, just the whole scene was very comical. She gets to Dr. Now's. She's 634 pounds. She says that her own goal is to get down to 200 pounds. And he's like, if you were 200 pounds today, what would be different? And she's like, I would go to the beach. I'd be able to walk in the sand more comfortably. I'd have a bikini. I'd be turning heads at the beach. And Dr. Now's like, oh girl, you're going to get in trouble. So he gives her the plan, and he says, lose 50 pounds in the next 2 months. I'm going to send a dietitian to your house. And also you need to start seeing a therapist. So the registered dietitian comes to her house. They're going over everything. Basically, they throw everything away and start from scratch. She meets with a therapist. They're going over her childhood and the trauma from her stepfather and just not feeling loved, and also just like a lot of the trauma that her mom still imposes on her. And she said that she felt like she was punishing herself for the decisions she'd made and the things that had happened to her, which led her to gain so much weight in such a short period of time. A few weeks later, she says she's moving a lot. She's getting up, she's moving around. She says her arms feel lighter. Another one of her goals was to actually like do the household chores by herself and not have her goddaughter help her so much. So she lives in an apartment, and there's like a communal trash can that you have to walk quite a distance to take the trash to. So she gets the trash bag, she's walking, she makes it about halfway there, and then she just can't make it the rest of the way. Her goddaughter at first is like really cheering her on, like, come on, yeah, you got this. But a few weeks later, she tries again, and she makes it all the way to the dumpster and all the way back. Go to my next video that's already posted, and we will continue her journey.